All right, and we are getting a check of our weather with meteorologist Garrett James, who joins us live from southern Utah with a look at the weather. And Garrett, we've had a pretty active week so far.
Oh yeah, definitely had an active week so far, and things trying to continue. However, they will start to taper off as we get into the weekend, and as we get to the weekend, the weather honestly looks pretty nice. If we go ahead and take a look at the radar, we can see pretty much dry for the northern and northwestern portion of the state, but we can see the bulk of the activity stretches from Moab all the way to St. George. And in fact, surrounding the St. George area, there's actually been a couple of lightning strikes noticed on the radar, but for the most part, most of these are what we call just stratiform rain, which means just rain. Not seeing any of the lightning strikes, mainly in the cells here so far, but overall upper level futurecast, let's break down what it's showing. It shows high pressure moves into the area over the weekend, and we can see a very large ridge of high pressure stretching all the way from San Francisco all the way into southern Canada before another low pressure system heads our way by the time we get to the beginning of next week. There we can see it drop down into southern Utah, but another system may be trying to head our way by about Tuesday, and that's going to lead to the weather pattern staying overall somewhat active. But take a look at that ridge of high pressure out to the west coast. So that will likely be what we're tracking as we head into not this weekend, but maybe next weekend. However, a lot's going to change between now and then, and we'll be sure to keep you updated here at ABC4. Look at the long-range futurecast. It shows most of this trying to clear up by about midnight, 1 o'clock tonight. Maybe a few isolated snow flurries being possible in the upper elevations by the time we get to tomorrow afternoon, but those clear up and clear out by the time we get to Saturday. We'll still be under the influence of some northerly winds, keeping temperatures cool on Saturday, but Saturday night into Sunday, they change over to southwesterly, and that's going to allow temperatures to really bump up, and we'll be looking at moisture returning with it just ahead of that next system on Monday, and that's when we can see precipitation starting once again, and that wet weather continuing over into Tuesday as well. We can see maybe some heavier bands of that precipitation right around Richfield and Beaver and even Delta by about 10 o'clock Tuesday night. But like I said, a lot's going to change between now and then, and we can even see that precipitation has changed even since I last did the weather, and we can see more precipitation on Wednesday and maybe even some on Thursday. But by Friday, it tries to show we dry out, which does reflect that high pressure maybe trying to move in late next week. So temperatures right now, we can see 25 Evanston, 32 Rock Springs, 39 Provo, 39 Cedar City, 52 St. George, 37 in Windover. But lows tonight show 6 for Evanston. No thank you. I'll take the 38 for St. George and even 30 for Kanab over that any day. 32 Moab, 31 Blanding, 14 Ely, 15 Elko, 24 for the low tonight in Windover, and 28 for Salt Lake City. But highs tomorrow show 30 Evanston, 37 Nephi, 44 Price, 43 Delta, about 40 for Cedar City, but 60 in St. George. And for the Wasatch Front, 41 for the high tomorrow, 51 on Saturday, then 57 Sunday. Isolated rain Monday evening with 54 for the high, but down into the 40s on Wednesday with scattered rain chances. St. George, on the other hand, we're going to be looking at temperatures a bit more comfortable. Morning chance for precip on Friday, but we dry out by Saturday. Warming up nicely Sunday and Monday, but slight cool down by the time we get to Wednesday with a slight chance of rain.